What's good, y'all? Buckle up, coming through on a quick drive special. Big ups to everybody already subbed in. Appreciate it all. And if you haven't already subbed in, sub in. And welcome. You all are definitely welcome, no doubt. And of course, if you feel what I'm talking about, make sure you hit that like sign before you get out of here. Hit that like sign before you get out of here. Don't forget, y'all, if you want 12 games over a 30-day period with the first 3 games free, just for getting a monthly pass, text 443-717-1848 and simply text 3 words. You want in. Take the money off the floor when I get the games to you, and as always, Sports Prediction 101 Cash App link is in the description box for those who win and want to show love. Now, let's get to the Chizard. Let's get to the chop. So, Bark for the Bone, you just was all over the place today on your live, huh? You listening to me like a motherfucker, ain't you? You don't know what the fuck to talk about. You hitting in all kinds of places and getting worse with it. So, first of all, y'all, you already know most of the shit that I'm going to tell y'all right now. You can go to his live that he just had tonight, just the most recent live. So, you told your subs that when they're hollering and all this other shit, of course, muting and whatever, they're telling people this, blah, 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 this, whatever. So, you told your subs that your family found people IP address over the years and had to go do some things and had to do years behind bars. Sitting up there saying this shit looking like a Barney ass nigga with a fairy tale. Looking like a Barney ass nigga with a fairy tale. What the fuck you look like? And anything that your goofy, dummy ass seen in the service, which you was talking about, people being blown up or this, that, the other, anything that you seen in the service or that you done off command don't count in these streets, goofy. Get your mind right, all right? And you never done a day in the joint nowhere, because I can see right through you. Need you to keep that in mind. Alright? Buckle up, can see right through you. You trying to use YouTube to build the image that you couldn't build in your local project or maybe Liddy area, period. That's what it is. I see right through you. Alright? And you got to talking about this basketball shit. You keep trying to talk crazy because you don't know what's nice anyway. That's why you a loser. You lose most of 97% of the time. What you predict on, lose. What you support, lose, because you support bums. Not even going to say that you support bums. You just support a lot of F and D level talent all around the board. And you don't really know what's really A level talent for real, and you don't know exceptional talent. You support a lot of F, D, and C level talent. You don't really know what A-level talent is, and you don't really know what exceptional talent is. You don't. You need to shut your cornball goofy ass up about how you watch Michael Jordan and because you don't like Michael Jordan, or how you watch Michael Jordan and Michael Jordan couldn't go to his left. Sounding like a dummy ass hater when Michael Jordan could do everything. That's what you mad about. That's what you mad about, that Michael Jordan could do everything and LeBron couldn't. Not like Mike anyway. That's why the nigga asked you, you sure you watch Mike? That's why the nigga came in your comments. I seen the nigga ask, you sure? No, he came on your channel and on your panel and asked, you sure you watch Mike? Yeah. You know what the fuck you talking about. You just a whole lame. And you wasn't alive to watch no fucking Dr. J over there busting the vein out his head. So I was watching Dr. J. You wasn't watching no motherfucking Dr. J. You wasn't watching no motherfucking Dr. J. I wasn't either. Why you fronting? Why you fronting? You wasn't watching no motherfucking Dr. J. And if you was alive, you wasn't no more than, if you was alive, you wasn't no more than 6, 7 fucking years old. That shit don't count. You ain't know what the fuck you was looking at. You wasn't watching no motherfucking Dr. J. You watched Dr. J on YouTube. You lying ass cornball. Talking about I watched Dr. J throughout his career. You wasn't watching Dr. J in those 60s and 70s. Shut the fuck up. Lying ass nigga. Dude, like I said, dude asked you, did you see Jordan play? So why are you asking what makes you think LeBron better than Mike when Scottie Pippen already took care of that? You haven't seen that yet? You haven't seen the interview with Scottie? And Scottie already told you that Scottie told you that it took LeBron 20 years to do what Mike did in 14. But you ain't seen that yet? You ain't heard it from a guy who was there? He said it took your boy LeBron 20 years to do what Mike did in 14. That's what your dummy ass keep forgetting. Then you keep trying to take away, he always trying to take away the championship. Oh, it's a team champion. It's a team champion. If certain players not on teams, then they don't go to motherfucking championships. And Michael Jordan was one of them type of players. That if he not on a team, they not going. Anybody else that was on that team, they could have not been on that team and they could have still went. He could have still put something together to make them go. Outside of Scottie Pippen. Mike that kind of player though. You mad because they had a situation that you can't take away what the fuck they done. As simple as that. And he was the motherfucking leader of it. Simple as that. LeBron haven't been the leader of nothing for 6 championships. So don't try to take no motherfucking championships away from Mike. He was the leader of those 6 championships. LeBron haven't been the leader of no 6 championships. Simple as that. And bottom line, the nigga asks you, have you watched Mike play? That really make you think that, listen, you can't ask a goofy motherfucker like him. He don't see that slippery shit that you talking about, bro. I know what you talking about. A nigga like him not gonna see that. And if he do see it, he hate on it. He see it, but he not gonna admit it. Yeah. He know LeBron stiff as a brick, fucking looking when you put him against what it look like against Mike. He don't look like no motherfucking Mike, and never will. Never. Like the nigga came on there and told you he ain't even better than Kobe. He wasn't better than neither one of them. He don't play like them. Goofy. You a dummy ass nigga. You can't see what a nigga talking about because you a lame ass nigga. That's why. He played nothing like them at all. Nothing. Nothing like Mike or Kobe. Nothing. And you better go look at look. They got 1,000 LeBron fans shocked over learning all the shit about Michael Jordan. Y'all better look at that. Look them shows up on YouTube. They got LeBron fans, young LeBron fans, who turn their mind, who said, oh, my bad. Nah, he ain't fucking with Mike. This nigga a goofy, yo. You can't listen to this lame ass nigga. Now, getting into what we came to talk about on this. Listen. First of all, I'm gonna let y'all know this. BFTB, you got all the people blocked that you got blocked because they don't agree with you. You try to take a break on your little live over there today. Get into this. I told you he was everywhere. You say you don't even a person don't even have to agree with you when they come over here and you good. Person don't have to agree with me on my channel and I'm okay. Shut your goofy ass the fuck up. You ain't okay with shit. That's why you block them. That's why you block them. You're not okay with shit. Now, where, oh, and then one more thing. The preacher man tell you, they can't talk to you. The preacher man tell you that they can't out-talk you. But he not telling you that they can't out-talk you because you got a mute button. That's what I wanted to tell you. He on your panel trying to make you feel good, pump you up. Yeah, I don't know why they think they can out-talk you, BFTB. Of course they can't out-talk him when he got a mute button. Tell him go somewhere. Go outside that motherfucking house and go somewhere outside the LDBC. And see what you get out of them. Watch how shocked you're going to be when you find out the fruitcake he is. And bark for the bone. Where do you get your information? Because since you wanted to go in on Brian Norman tonight, to start it off, where do you get your information that after Brian Norman Jr. knocks out Devin Haney, he won't get no unification fights, as if you in control of making unification fights? Who told you that Brian Norman won't never get a unification fight? Because people won't want to fight him, and he's not a name, and he's a nobody. Shut the fuck up, you goofy ass dummy. You say Devin a name, right? So if you fight Devin, he gonna have even more people that's going to know him. If it's Devin that he fighting, Devin that he knocking out, you just a hating ass nigga. We got a guy that just stepped on the boxing scene that bought all the bitch type shit you wish. All the bitch type shit that you wish for, like Brian Norman not being able to get a unification fight after beating Devin. He brings all that bitch type shit that you wish for to an end. And his name is Turk. It's the Turk. You keep forgetting about the Turk when you be talking. And once the Turk see Brian Norman knock out Devin Haney, the Turk will be more than glad to make a unification fight take place on behalf of Brian Norman. Dana White, he coming too. He got the recipe. That the sport been missing so fucking much. He got the recipe that the sport been missing, so that bitch talk that you bringing up can't continue to happen. That shit won't happen no more. That PBC stopping fights from happening bullshit, like you talking about not letting you hoping Brian Norman wouldn't be able to get a unification fight, just talking hate shit. That bullshit coming to an end slowly but surely. Coming to an end. You know what I mean? And you tell everybody that don't nobody want to fight Brian Norman and him not having no kind of money. Look to what he do and look at what he do and all that hate talk, all that shit that you say about Brian Norman Jr. right now, saying he don't be fighting nobody, he ain't done shit and all this shit. All that is because Brian Norman Sr. exposed the fuck out of you. You can't stop talking about it either, and that's how you could tell that you hurting like a motherfucker behind that shit. You can't stop talking about it, and that's how you keep telling on yourself. Notice Brian Norman haven't even talked about it no more since going over the shit with Tay Jones on Tay Jones' channel, exposing the fuck out BFTB after you put him off your channel. Now you doing a whole live show on Brian Norman Sr. because you butthurt and feeling salty as fuck. It's funny as fuck too. You got caught lying, and that shit. You got caught lying, and that shit eating on your insides like leeches in a fucking dead body. Go look at this nigga live, and go to about the middle of the show. This nigga got a picture of Brian Norman Sr. with his shirt up, looking at his stomach. Dummy ass shit. Got a picture of Brian Norman Jr. up with his shirt a little bit over his belly button, looking at his stomach. Fuck that pose to me. And then he proceeded. Look, while he had that up, he was talking to somebody on the live. He proceeded then to rub his eyes, right? To rub his eyes and hold his head down, lying, saying Coach Malachi came on somebody's channel that he know and said, hey, BFTB, you the only LDBC member that I like, knowing he was telling a whole fucking lie. And that's why he was rubbing his eyes and holding his head down, telling y'all that false ass story. Yeah, he a lying ass nigga, telling y'all that false ass story. Wait till Coach Malachi hear this. He be watching me. Wait till he hear this. Coach Malachi don't even never mention this goofy ass channel, but Coach Malachi don't never mention this goofy ass nigga channel, but he don't fuck with you for sure. You could bet your motherfucking last on that. Go to his channel if you can find. Go over there to Coach Malachi channel if you can find the heart, and tell us how much you liked it over there when you get back. Coach Malachi never told you the only one that he liked. You always trying to act like somebody approached you or walked up to you like they was scared to keep a situation like it was. No, Coach Malachi didn't walk up to you and say shit or come on nobody's channel and say shit to you. Brian Norman Sr. got you frustrated as fuck right now. You wasn't cool with Brian Norman Sr. for years, like you was lying and saying you was. Your delusion keep telling you was cool with him for years. He from Atlanta. He don't know you. You didn't grow up in Atlanta. You not from Atlanta. He don't know you. And then you question him on drug testing that you know nothing about. You don't work for VADA. You don't do the testing. You on there showing Brian Norman Sr.'s stomach as if that mean you on there showing his stomach as if that don't mean he won't beat you the fuck up. Yeah. A broke bum sitting in a room talking like you know people that you never knew. Jump on YouTube and talk like you know people that you never knew. He was supposed to come on your channel and call you out your name because you was lying, telling everybody over there tonight. He came on my channel and called me out my motherfucking name because you was on there talking about him and didn't even know that man. And you was running your mouth talking about him and his son about they wasn't testing this, they didn't do that, and they didn't sign up for VADA when they signed up on July the 10th. They signed up for VADA on July 10th, 2025. And you came out on July the 18th, 2025, telling your subs that they hadn't signed up for VADA yet, not knowing what the fuck you was talking about. That's why he came on your channel. That's why. talking about you knew him. He had your phone number. And then you trying to tell Brian Norman, you trying to tell Brian Sr. he don't know how to negotiate. You trying to tell us that you told Brian Norman Sr. he don't know how to negotiate in the sport. But they're in the sport. They're in the sport and progressing. And you still on YouTube with you still on YouTube with not even 100K subs. You never been a boxer or a manager in boxing. And tried and you not tied to no platforms. So why would Brian Norman Sr. listen to you when he told us he never knew who the fuck your character looking ass was anyway? The man said you look like a character. Go to my short after you finish watching this show. If y'all ain't seen it, go to my short if you haven't listened to Brian Norman expose this dude. The title of my short is say Brian Norman Sr. on BFTB helmet exposing those lies. Go to that show, that short. Share the fuck out that short too, y'all. This nigga living a fantasy for sure. You living a fantasy. Over there talking all that dummy ass shit. He said he told Brian Norman Sr. how he should negotiate a deal, and Brian Norman Sr. told him, yeah, you right. He want to be somebody he not so bad. He making himself look like an entire fucking cornball nigga. Any real nigga can see right through it. You not a grown ass man talking about I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown ass man. You not a grown ass man. You a grown ass liar. You a grown ass cap artist. Telling motherfuckers you know people you don't know. Talking about situations you don't know about. You're not with none of these fighters. They'll either know when they testing or who they testing with. You don't know shit. You need to keep your mouth shut about shit you don't know about. And you say Bomac or nobody came at you like that as if Bomac gives two fuck about your lame fuckboy dummy ass. Bomac don't know you. He just met you off that one time when he was on the motherfucking panel that you was on a panel that he was on. Bomac told you that you was asking a dummy ass question. We heard him hollering, you asking a stupid ass question about Bud fighting Jeff Horn first. When you know yourself, Bob Arum made the proper decision. Because PBC got politics in their pockets and they can keep any fight from happening until they're ready for it to happen. And you have no control of that. That's why Bob Arum made sure Bud went and took that WBO belt so the PBC couldn't get a hold of it. That's why Bob do what he do and you're where you're at. Bob did the exact proper thing he supposed to do, like Bomac told you, dummy ass, when he told you you asked a stupid ass question. That's what Bomac told you. Yeah. Then when he realized he got nowhere else to go, he get into the gangster talk, knowing he the scaredest motherfucker in his family. The lamest cornball in his family. YouTube was the greatest thing that happened to your fucking life. Greatest thing that happened in his life. I'm still waiting for the goofball to hit some litty neighborhood where the trap boys out or show us where the trap boys out and show us that he talked the same way he do online in person. That's what I'm still waiting for you to do. hit some little project or aria or whatever and show us that you the same nigga online. You ain't never show us that yet. You the only goofy dummy motherfucker that say that you would do some dumb shit like that in person to people in the streets. So we waiting to see you go do it. I respect men in the streets. No fucking way that I'm going to be having a boxing conversation with somebody and they talking regular boxing to me and I'm going to go start telling them they can suck my dick or they dick eaters or they this because they that or they that. You said that you would do that, but you won't prove it to us that you do that. That's all I've been asking you to do. You got mad at me from day one because I asked you to just show me that you talk to people like that in person. That's all I asked you to do. Goofy ass nigga. Almost 10 years online and you still ain't came out that bathroom for no smoke at all. At all. Stop lying and telling your subs that you know people and you don't. And I want to again thank Brian Norman Sr. for taking the time to pop up on your channel with that Candyman entry. That was like the greatest thing that I seen happen this year on this YouTube shit. For that man to pop up on your channel out of nowhere like that. And you to sit there and have that dick look like you did. Yeah. He popped up on your channel with that Candyman entry and everything you said, when everything that he didn't get to say on your channel, we got a chance to go over to Tay Jones' channel on him, spit all that shit out. I can't wait till Brian Norman Sr. beat Devin up. So this nigga can go back and quiet and try to be nice fuckboy mode. Telling us he watched, telling us he on this thing talking about, I watch mad as shit when they get mad, they get this talking, that street talk. I don't give a fuck about you niggas. I watch babies get blown up. I watch nigga crazy as shit, y'all. Goofy ass nigga, y'all. Nigga holla, I watch babies getting blown up. And all this other motherfucking goofy shit. Knowing in your heart you's a whole pussy. Knowing that. I mean, big ups to the Normans. Big ups to the Normans. And Brian, do this boy dirty. Do this boy dirty strictly on the strength of this goofy ass nigga mouth. Do him dirty for sure. See y'all on the Get Back.
Oh shit! That boy Crispy Cam too. Crispy, goddamn. like fat, I can't slide, cause bitch, I'm on the stone right now. Pussy. I know he ain't lying, he stay ready to gun something down. He say when he done, cooking that shit, he gon' get a J's caught and beat out of town. Nigga, we the reason why the pump shot running out of cage. Fox is cleaning shit out. I ain't gotta lie about knowing this drop shit, nigga. Bitch, we still see drops. I'm say the narcotics finna hit the spot, so we took the boat from on the grandma couch. If you think I'm lying and enter these songs on say, come figure me out. My young nigga didn't pick his phone up for me, so I guess he hanging out the window right now. Nigga, you know what come with play on the faucet. Bring your shit out. Nigga, the fans gon' come if they know I get it on the back of my scrap. Every